everyone, welcome to my channel. Long time no see. Today we are going to bezel an 18mm rivoli without peyote stitch. Look at this, it's so beautiful. If you're interested, keep watching and we will talk about the materials you need for this project. For this project you will need rivoli 18mm. You will need beads of 4mm, and I'm using bicons and pearls. You can use just pearls or just bicons or a combination of them like I'm doing here. If you can see that the front row is bicons and row at the back are pearls, and you can use any combination of that. Okay. You will also need seed beads size 11/0 and 15/0. You will also need your beading thread, and I'm using my favorite Fireline 0.12mm, and the beading needle. Once your material is ready, let's get started. For this bezel, I'm going to use bicons at the front row and pearls at the back row. And we will start with threading one pearl, 2 11/0, one bicon, 2 11/0, just like that. This is what you should have on your needle. Slide them down, make a loop and go around all beads with your needle. Okay, so I made a loop. I went around my loop one more time. My tail is coming from the left side and I'm coming out of the pearl. Now this is our first unit, and these two seed beads are going to be shared with the second unit. So we're going into the next 2 11/0, just like that. Pull your thread. Okay. And now we need to pick up one bicon, 2 11/0, and one pearl. Just like that. We already got these two seed beads in place, and we're just entering these two seed beads again from the opposite side where our thread is coming out from, just like that. Okay, pull your thread, and you've got your second unit. Now let's go through the next bicon and next two seed beads. Congratulations, you just built your second unit. I'm going to build a third unit with you. We're coming out of these two seed beads, and now we need one pearl, 2 11/0, and one bicon to complete the third unit. One pearl, 2 11/0, and one bicon, just like that. Coming out of these two seed beads, entering the same two seed beads from the opposite side, just like that. Pull your thread. You build your third unit. Now you need to go through the next pearl, through the next pearl, and into the next 2 11-ohs. Carry on building units till you have 10 of them the same way we just done. And I will see you after that. Okay guys, I just added my 10th unit and I'm coming out of these 2 seed beads. Okay, now we are going to connect our first unit with our last unit, and we already got 2 11-ohs on each side, so we only need to add 1 pearl and 1 bicon. Okay, I will just show you it in which order we will do that. So we're coming out of these 2 11-ohs and we picking up 1 pearl, just like that. Now make sure that your pearls are all on one side once you do it. And I'm entering my 2 11-ohs from the other side. First from the other side, just like that. Okay, so that when you pull your thread, you can see that this pearl is just in place, just like other pearls, just like that. And now we're going to add 1 bicon at the top to make our unit. So I'm coming out of these 2 seed beads and entering the seed beads on the other side, just like that. Pull your thread and we build this unit. We need to reinforce this unit, so we go around it 1 time to reinforce it, because this is where we connected our first unit and last unit, and it needs to be reinforced. Okay, coming out of a pearl, now we need to go up 2 seed beads and come out of a bicon. We are going to work on the front of our bezel. Okay, and I'm just gonna go into this bicon. Okay, coming out of my bicon and put it as a ring on your finger. I found it easier. And now we will work with 15-ohs. We will be adding 1 15-oh, just like that, between bicons. So I'm coming out of this bicon, I've got my 15-oh on my needle, and I'm entering the next bicon. Just like that. And you need to pull your thread. Pick up 1 15-oh and into the next bicon. Okay, 1 15-oh and into the next bicon. And I will see you at the end of this row once you've finished it all. Okay guys, I've got one last 15-oh to add, and I'm entering my bicon and going through the next 15-oh and bicon. What we need to do, we need to reinforce this row by going 2 times, okay, around it. If you can do 3 times. Once you've done it, I will see you there, okay? Okay guys, I reinforced my front row. I did about like 2.5 probably rounds, and now I'm coming out of a bicon. Now the next step, we're going to go into the 2 11-ohs, which is next to our bicon, just like that. And we will turn around our ring and we will enter the pearl, the next pearl, just like that. We're going to build now units around every pearl. For that, we need to pick up 6 11-ohs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Coming out of this pearl and entering the same pearl from the opposite side. Just like that. Pull your thread. In this right angle weave, we're going to share these 2 11-ohs with the next unit and these 2 11-ohs with the previous unit. These two are going to be just staying by themselves. Okay. Then for that, we're coming out of a pearl. We need to enter the next 2 11-ohs of those 6 we just added, just like that. Pick up 4 11-ohs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 on my needle. Entering the pearl, just like that. Now entering the next 2 shared 11-ohs, just like that, and into the next 4 11-ohs we just added, just like that. Okay, now enter the next pearl. We're going to build a unit around this pearl. Okay, pick up 4 11-ohs. Got 2, 3, and 4. Got 4 on my needle. Coming out of this pearl, and I need to enter the last 2 11-ohs from the previous unit, just like that. Okay, pull your thread. And into the pearl. I know this looks tricky, but this is right angle weave, and if you know how to do it, or if you get confused, watch some like simple videos on it and it will help you. But basically we will be always going around our units and make sure that the 2 11-ohs are always shared, and there is a unit around every pearl. Coming out of this pearl, entering the next 2 11-ohs, just like that, the next 2 11-ohs. Picking up 4 11-ohs, 2, 3, 4, and entering a pearl, next pearl from the opposite side, just like that. Okay, we need to go into 2 shared 11-ohs, just like that, and into our 4 just added 11-ohs, and if you can, into the pearl straight away. Okay, this is what you have. Now repeat it till you get to our last unit. Don't connect it yet. I will show you how to do the connection. So stop somewhere here, 1 pearl before, and I will show you how to do the connection here. Okay, see you soon. I'm back, and I'm coming out of these two shared seed beads, and I've got two pearls without units yet. I already got 4 11-ohs on my needle, coming out of 2 11-ohs and entering the pearl from the opposite side, just like that. Pull your thread. I'm going into 2 shared seed beads, into 2 shared seed beads, now into the next 4, and if you can, into the pearl, just like that. Look carefully at this pearl. This pearl already has got 2 on the left and 2 on the right, so we just need to build the last unit around this pearl. We enter in the next 2 11-ohs, which is shared, which is going to be shared, sorry, just like that. Pull your thread. We're picking up 2 11-ohs, just 2, and entering the last 2 11-ohs from the other side of this pearl, just like that. Pull it, and this is what we get, unit around this pearl. It's the last unit we created. Just go around it. Coming out of these 2 shared seed beads, and now we need to insert our rivoli inside of it, just like that. And now we need to reinforce our last unit, so go around it one more time. And I will see you once you reinforced it. Okay guys, I reinforced my unit. Coming out of these 2 shared 11-ohs, I'm entering the next 2 which are not shared, just like that. Pick up 1 11-oh and into the next 2 which are not shared, just like that, and pull your thread. Pick up 1 11-oh and into the next 2 which are not shared, just like that. Pick up 1 11-oh and into the next 2. Carry on doing like that till the end of the row, and I will see you there. I'm at the end of my row, and I'm going to pick up 1 11-oh, and just this is the last 11-oh to add between these 2, the 2 sets of 2 11-ohs, okay, and pull your thread. And now what we need to do, we need to reinforce this row. I would recommend you to go as many times as you can and pull your thread, and after that you will notice that your bezel is really tight and beautiful, just like this. Okay, I will see you once you've done it. Okay guys, I reinforced my last row and got rid of my thread. I also use my tail to reinforce this bezel further, and now I've got this pretty bezel. Look at this. It's ready, and you can make earrings from it, or you can make a ring. It's up to you, or it can be a centerpiece of your necklace. What I want to recommend you, you've got some little spots between your pearls, and 11 rows just fit perfectly between them. So you can add another row of 11 rows between your pearls just to hide these little spots between them. I'm gonna leave it right now how it is, because I'm gonna develop this design into a more complicated design. That's why I'm leaving it here. But for you, if you want just to have a bezel for your jewelry, then just add one 11 between them and it's gonna look beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, subscribe it, and leave me a comment if you've got any questions regarding this project. Keep beading and stay safe. Bye.